What if everything we thought we knew about Pandora's box was a lie? What if the greatest deception in the God of War saga didn't come from Zeus or Ares or Odin, but from Athena, the goddess of wisdom, running a manipulation so long, so precise, it spanned Kratos' entire Greek arc? In God of War 2005, we were told that Pandora's box was the only way Kratos, a mortal, could kill a god.
The Oracle spoke of Pandora's box. Can it be real?
The box exists. It is the most powerful weapon a mortal can wield.
And with such a weapon, I could defeat Ares.
With the box, many things become possible, and so it is hidden well, far across the desert of lost souls. There is safe passage through the deadly sands, but only those who hear and follow the siren's song will discover it. You must find the sirens, Kratos. Only they can guide you to Kronos, the Titan.
A Titan lives?
Kronos is the last. Zeus has commanded him to wander the desert endlessly, the temple of Pandora chained to his back, until the swirling sands rip the very flesh from his bones. Stay true to the song of the siren, Kratos. Your journey begins here. Pray it leads you back to Athens, with Pandora's box.
But the truth is far more complicated and far more tragic. Pandora's box was never meant to save Kratos. It was never meant to stop Ares. It was Athena's contingency, and ultimately her greatest failure. In God of War 1, Athena gives Kratos a mission: find Pandora's box or he won't be able to kill Ares, a god. But the logic immediately breaks down because by this point in the timeline, Kratos has already killed gods and godlike beings without the box. In Chains of Olympus, he defeats Persephone, a major Olympian goddess. He kills Charon, the ancient immortal ferryman of the underworld. In Ascension, he takes on the Furies, primordial beings who predate the Olympians and enforce the most sacred divine oaths. And he does all of this with nothing more than weapons and rage. These were not illusions, not avatars, not weakened forms. They were real, and they died by his hand. So why suddenly did Kratos need Pandora's box to kill Ares? Because Athena needed him to open it. Not to gain power, but to release something she had hidden inside. Pandora's box held two things: the evils of this world, fear, hate, rage, and secretly, the power of hope, placed there by Athena herself. She considered hope to be a failsafe, a power strong enough to combat the evils should they escape. But she also believed hope was dangerous. And most importantly, she believed only she was wise enough to control it. So when Kratos opens the box during his battle with Ares, the evils are unleashed and they corrupt the Olympians. Ares becomes stronger, the world descends into chaos, Kratos gains nothing. At least, not visibly. But what really happened is that hope left the box and entered Kratos. And here's the key: Kratos doesn't use it. Not during his war against the gods, not against Ares, not even against Zeus until the very end. He fights with strength, pain, vengeance, but not hope. And because of that, Athena doesn't know he has it. After her death and ascension in God of War 2, Athena watches from a higher plane. She sees the corruption in Olympus. She sees the fall of the gods, and she realizes something is wrong. She had assumed that the power of hope had gone to the Olympians the same way, in reality, the evils had, but none of them show signs of it. They grow more paranoid, more violent, not empowered by virtue. So she concludes, hope must still be in the box.
When Zeus gathered all the evil evils and placed them in the box. I dreaded what would happen if it was opened again. And so, I summoned the most powerful weapon in the world, and I placed it in the box.
I told you, it was empty. Pandora was sacrificed in vain. She died because of my need for vengeance.
You must be mistaken. You used my power to kill Zeus. I saw you do it. Unless... Of course. When you opened the box, you released the evils to the gods. Infected them. Changed them. Zeus himself fell prey to the dark evils. This is why he became so enraged and obsessed with your death. He was consumed by the evil, fear. I thought the power I placed in the box was never released. All these years, I assumed you drew from the evils inside to destroy Ares. But I was wrong. The power you took from the box is mine. From it, you gained the strength that Zeus could never destroy. A strength great enough to overcome fear. Locked deep inside of you, Kratos, is hope.
In God of War 3, Athena returns to Kratos. She pushes him again to find Pandora's box, to open it again, claiming he needs it to defeat Zeus. But we know that's not the case. And when he does, when he opens the box is empty.
After all you have sought, after all you have sacrificed, it ends in another stunning failure.
Only when Kratos awakens hope within himself, triggered by Pandora's words, that Athena finally understands. Kratos has carried hope all along. Now it's active. Now it's visible. So she changes tactics. She demands it. This is the part that gets overlooked. Athena doesn't just ask for the power of hope because she wants control. She asks because she genuinely believes she is the only one who can use it correctly.
What was it, Kratos?
All I remember is what I have lost.
That is why you should give me the power. I understand its true meaning and where it belongs. I trust you to do the right thing, Kratos.
You shouldn't.
You owe me this, Kratos.
I owe you nothing.
I made you a god. I sheltered you from the wrath of Olympus. I delivered you revenge on Zeus.
It is over, Athena.
You would dare strike me down? Again?
My vengeance ends now.
You fool! What have you done? No! That was meant for me! They will not know what to do with it!
Athena sees herself as the balance, the embodiment of wisdom, order, and vision. And in her eyes, hope is too powerful for humanity, too volatile for Kratos, too pure to be trusted with mortals. She doesn't want hope for evil. She wants it because she's convinced that no one else deserves it. That's why she sacrificed herself in God of War 2. She didn't sacrifice herself to save Zeus. She sacrificed herself because she thought that Zeus could have held the power of hope instead of the evils that were within the box. And she was trying to protect it from being released into the world, the same way Kratos released it at the end of God of War 3. Hope to Kratos was a catastrophic accident. Letting him keep it would be worse. This is why she lies, why she manipulates, why she pushes him towards death and madness again and again. Not out of cruelty, but out of belief that she is right. And that belief blinds her. Kratos sees through her in the end. He realizes that hope, the power she wanted to contain, is not something meant to be hoarded. It is something meant to be shared. So he makes the ultimate decision. He turns the blade of Olympus on himself. By doing so, releases the power of hope into the world. Athena is furious. She accuses him of selfishness, of betrayal, but the truth is clear. Kratos broke the cycle. He rejected manipulation. He rejected the gods. He chose to give the world something they never would even consider to have a chance. Even stripped of hope, Kratos would go on to survive, to heal, to become something more than a weapon. And in the Norse realm, without the power of hope, without Olympus, without divine favor, he would kill gods again. Not because of magic, but because he is Kratos, forged through suffering and driven by choice, not fate. So the next time someone tells you Kratos needed Pandora's box to kill Ares, or hope is what gave him strength, remember this. He had already killed gods without it. He still does. He carried hope for years without using it. He gave it away and still defeated Odin himself. Pandora's box wasn't a gift. It was a lie. Athena wasn't trying to save Kratos. She was trying to retrieve what she thought was hers. In the end, her greatest flaw wasn't cruelty or deceit. It was arrogance. Let me know what you think in the comments. Was Athena a villain, or was she a tragic figure, trying to control a power she never fully understood? If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video and subscribe. We've got more in-depth God of War theories, lore, dives, and mythology analysis coming soon. This is Abdallah Balushi signing off, for once doing so with hope. Oh, and also, don't forget to watch my other videos. I'm uploading gaming content as well, so don't overlook them. I'm sure you'll love them. Have a good one.